Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be something a little bit different. So I was just watching a bit from the co-stream, a recorded co-stream from Doublelift on the LCS finals, and I thought this take was really bad, despite how much I respect Doublelift as a mechanical player. I don't necessarily agree with some of his takes on why the game happened, what happens in the game, and why it happens. I just wanted to show this take and then sort of talk about why it's a bad take. Yeah, let's just go from here. Just to point it out, I put rewound it a bit, just so you get the context as well. One thing that's worth taking into context over this section is that they're obviously reacting to this live, whereas I'm reacting to it later. This will be the last clip, just FYI. So, first we're just going to talk about the basics as to why this take is pretty, dodgy. So, the idea that whenever they make a mistake, they're, there to cover them. NA has been famous for doing this for fucking years, and the reason why it's never worked is because when they place good opposition, or equal opposition, opposition that isn't mentally booming like Cloud9, Team Liquid, or 100 Thieves in these playoffs, what happens is they pretty much almost always get collapsed on themselves. So why does this work? Well, it's pretty obvious why it works in this fight. Wait, is it? It's quite hard to not skip too much. It's not this one where Jojo gets caught out. It is the one over the wall. Where Abadage commits over the wall. Basically, we don't really need the clip, but what happens is Abadage goes over the wall as LeBlanc trying to collapse on some players, and the EG choose to turn the fight basically for no reason other than the fact that they they feel that they're winning the fight. At least this is what Doublelift is trying to suggest, and the only reason they actually actively win the fight and catch Abadage in that fight is because Abadage didn't have flash. Why did Abadage not have flash? Because he took a stupid engagement earlier where he used flash trying to get the typical LeBlanc combo off, and he not only did he not land it, but he literally basically just used his flash and didn't get anything else off. And even if he had managed to land it, he'd have probably died anyway because of the situation of that fight, so the fact that he even went for it is stupid. So why does this take really bug me? Well, it's because it's not going to work if this is how you think internationally. Because if you think, oh, they're such good team fighters, they are so impulsive, they feel how to play the game properly, you're just asking to lose. Like, obviously there can be teams that feel the game, as Doublelift puts it, and can win competitively. Like, obviously that's what a decent number of Chinese teams have appeared to do in the past. But you look at this, you look at a lot of the like teams that have actually accomplished things. Like, if we go just on teams that have won MSI, right? G2, they felt the game. They like literally played off their feelings, supposedly, but it worked because they were really well coordinated, and they were like playing, like they had a really good feel for the meta as well. They were really calm. They didn't let pressure never got to them. For all these other teams that have won MSI, measured, if we go to World Championships as well, a lot of these teams might have looked like FPX. I've heard a lot of people tell me that they were like feeling the game. They were playing around how Doomby felt. No, they were watching timers. They were playing really well towards timers. Whether it was feeling the timers or know the timers, that's a different matter. But this take that EG can feel when to take fights, and because they feel the right way, that's all like winning them games, and that's the sign that they're such good team fighters. It's just really like a dangerous way of thinking about the game. Perhaps, like, if I was being really, really cynical, I'd suggest it's why Doublelift didn't win anything internationally, and why he was so poor internationally, and simply because he had this like really basic take. But I don't actually believe that. I really hope that isn't the case. And I, to be honest, do believe that it isn't the case. But yeah, that's just my quick take on Doublelift's take on the LCS finals.